I've downloaded the Z-Attack proxy at this point, and the Z-Attack proxy, as its name suggests, is a proxy similar to Burp Suite and Rat Proxy and some other proxy-based testing tools. Now, one of the things you can also do with Z-Attack proxy is just simply do a quick start here. So I'm going to do a quick start against this particular site. So we're going to run an attack, and you can see it very quickly does some work about getting information. So it does a quick spider, and then it runs a number of checks to see whether it's got some vulnerabilities or not. So you can see we've actually flagged some vulnerabilities, and this is a much quicker way of getting going actually than setting up a web browser to go through this particular proxy, doing all of this work around going to the site and poking around a little bit to get started and then do the spider that way. This quick start here makes it much faster just to get going. So if I were to look at alerts, I could see all of the alerts that I've got here. Looks like we've got some cross-site scripting that we're vulnerable to, and some directory browsing it looks like we found. And then there are some other issues here that you may or may not worry about depending on what your tolerance for this particular risk is. So cookie set without HTTP only flag, meaning there's a cookie that could be accessed using some other protocol other than just HTTP. So JavaScript, for example, may be able to read a cookie rather than just doing an HTTP cookie request and having the browser handle it. JavaScript would give you programmatic access to the cookie, and cookies can store a lot of data, including things like usernames and passwords, credit card information, various other session credentials. A lot of different things get stored in cookies. So if you don't have the HTTP only flag set in your web application, you may actually be vulnerable to somebody doing some cookie stealing or cookie hijacking. So this is how you would do a quick start using the Z-Attack proxy. You just plug your site in, have it go. It does some quick spiders and just some basic checks, and that's how you would get some very quick results using Zap.